Watch the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's the Jets, reigning league MVP. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Jets and the Steelers, and it's
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the national. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
Over the middle, complete. That's Ortiz. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, up over 130 yards, and a touchdown.
And that touchdown adds to his lead. He is the NFL leader as we roll through November.
Rolling to his right. He finds his man, complete. That's Ortiz. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Looking to throw. Barber steps away to his left. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He threw a touchdown pass last time they had it. And he'll look to get him in the end zone again here as they start with the 1st down.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Barber buying time to his left. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. That's Ortiz. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along, and hope someone would come free.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Operating from the gun. Barber. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ortiz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Colby Parkinson
26 yards.
And the Jets have regained the lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
So now out comes this offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. On the move to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Shoves him aside and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Flushed out right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flush to his right. He finds his man complete. That's Ortiz. This to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Dancing to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A Big play that time on the catch and run. 39 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
He capped off that last drive himself, had the touchdown run. Now he'll take over here again, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Rolling to his left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Looking to throw. Barber eluding the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Throwing to start the drive. Barber forced out to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A 1,000-yard season, somewhat commonplace for running backs. Not so for quarterbacks, that's for sure. But that last run, going to move him past the 1,000-yard mark now on the year.
Operating from the gun. Barber flushed out right. This will be caught inside the 10.
And the Jets are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Operating from the gun. Barber. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Back to throw. Barber flush to his right. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Jets add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
And the Jets set to take the field.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. 43 yards.
And the Jets are going to be moving to 10-0 as they add on to this big lead. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when